see you, yo, girl, keep it safe. She's a cozy. I don't tuck these, I tuck trace. Hey.
Hey YouTube, what's going on? Junior here, and I'm back again with another reaction video. Back again with another viewer request and another kind of special episode video for today. I'm doing another somewhat installment of like subscriber submitted music. I'm gonna call it that because I'm gonna believe that the people that submitted these songs are indeed subscribers, because all three of these songs were submitted by the band's composers themselves. So I always think it's cool when the band themselves reaches out to me and asks for a reaction. I like interacting with other artists and stuff, so here we are. Episode is always sponsored by RuneGate Studio. We've got 3 songs, 3 separate bands in store for us today. I'm just gonna do them in the order in which I received the requests. So first up is the new single from a band called Valcata, a new symphonic metal opera band that is going to be releasing, I guess, their debut project on October 18th of this year, so next week, next Friday, actually, so check it out. It features 4 female vocalists and 4 male vocalists. Awesome, thank you so much. I do like symphonic metal and opera, so let's see where this goes, hey? Official lyric video, here we go.
A disturbance in the atmosphere. Unidentified phenomenon is moving near. The icons packed by the UI rousing me. The voice of the maximum goes
of the maximum. The textures of the made of air movements. Here's a region where the atmosphere is spun. Your origin is alien.
Okay. Definitely not what I was expecting at all. Influences of like sci-fi, future technology, electronic sound elements. I like how the vocalists are labeled with like different like name cards, so it's like this whole lore and mythos being built up through the course of the song. I like the guitars a lot, really dark, muddy, chugging, just really taking over the mix here. But speaking of the mix, some things do kind of stand out as being a little off to me. Pianos, for one, don't seem to be kind of blending in super well, as well as the guys, the dude's vocals. He sings them so quietly, but they're so forward in the mix. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how you would improve that. I don't know. I'm not a professional sound engineer either, but it something seems a little off. But those are nitpicky things, you know. Overall, I'm enjoying the song. Let's keep going. President Fox.
Extension of the maximum of the detentions that you made so necessary. Can we not negotiate with them? Their origin is alien. Our analysis suggesting salience. The possibilities therefore please start confirming the nature of this species. Please 3, 2, 1.
There's some strings here as well, look at that. Ooh. Some neoclassical guitar inspired solos. Okay, here we go. He's got some vocals here. Ooh. So, okay, so during that particular vocal passage, I was really getting like Nightmare Before Christmas, like musical theater vibes, which is pretty cool. A little haunting, a little dark. The lyrical content reminding me a little bit of like System Shock or something. I don't know, some sort of rogue AI on a desolate, abandoned space station in the middle of nowhere. It's kind of a cool idea and aesthetic, I suppose. That's what I'm thinking of. The lyrical content does seem to be somewhat sci-fi inspired, talking about aliens and all these things like that. Pretty cool. I think the biggest issue for me right now is that the mixing for certain elements, mainly the vocals, except for that last passage, which was good, but the rest of the vocals seemed a little off. But otherwise, I don't know. I am enjoying it. I like how unconventional the structure is. It's kind of weird. The chorus does come back every once in a while. You kind of understand it. It's kind of catchy. Pretty rhythmic, predictable beat and melody and everything, but that's fine. But yeah, overall, cool. Let's keep going. And this is pretty heavy too, which is pretty sick.
Thank you, 3, 2, 1. Extension of the maximum. The capacity is there to strip our planet bare, and we're
Planets.
overrun. And maybe they've already won. But as long as we can bear our arms, we'll keep on and maintain control. Regain our hold. We'll finish what they've just begun. In 3, 2, 1.
See like that, see something like a moment like that right there, where I think these singers are quite talented and are very technically proficient, and I think that moment should have had a lot more impact than it did, because it's this big moment, this big note. I think the fault lies perhaps with the performance and the mixing. I think, like I said, the singer has the technical proficiency to deliver it in a very theatrical and big way. They perhaps just didn't commit fully. Either that, or it wasn't mixed enough to kind of give it the impact that it needed. The elements of something really great are here. It has to be like finessed a little bit, you know, which will come with time. Aliens, man. Oh, see, so cool. See, sci-fi inspired album art. I do like the logo as well. It's pretty cool. Full album due October 18th, 2019. Check it out. Bandcamp and iTunes. Pre-order now to get 2 tracks instantly. Whoa. Check it out, guys. Thanks for that. Pretty cool song. I like the concept. I like the aesthetic. I'm always going to be a fan of sci-fi, cosmic horror, aliens, rogue AI, whatever it is. Little space dudes with a space suit on a foreign planet witnessing unimaginable sights. As far as the song goes, very different from a lot of other sci-fi inspired metal that I've heard, leaning into industrial symphonic metal elements. Would I call it an opera? It's the vocals weren't nearly grandiose enough. I mean, what is opera? What can you classify as opera? But when I think of even a classical opera, it carries such this massive weight to it that I don't think the singers really brought to the table. Maybe they could sing opera, but they didn't. They were singing well, somewhat classically inspired, but still pretty poppy. You know, I could do with the full-on like the Pavarotti opera styles. You know what I mean? That would be an interesting metal blend. I'd like to hear something like that. That's my thoughts. Again, thank you so much to Valcata for the suggestion. Cool song. And now I'm aware of your band, and I'm sure I'll check out your album on the 18th. Anyways, cool. On to the next one. And this next song is submitted by the band Majesty of Revival. The song Disposable Clown. The email doesn't have any description of what their sound could possibly be. Looking at this album art, psychedelic dream pop is what I have to guess, but we'll see. You know, we'll just take a nice dip. What could possibly go wrong? Or is it going to be metalcore? What do you think? Okay.
losing the mind. It has always been a mystery of life that's left behind.
Ooh.
So just a day, watching the lives slips away. Slowly, there's only one way to go. In the end, we got stand alone.
Okay.
That circus gone without its crown.
Ooh. Okay, maybe not psychedelic dream pop, but so cool. I'm really enjoying this sound. More like the progressive metal side of things. In this case, it's a good thing. You know, I'm typically a little hesitant when it comes to any kind of prog, because I don't find it to be. I feel like I can't take it seriously enough. But this packs a sufficient punch and has a sufficient kind of weirdness without being silly. So I'm quite enjoying this. The lead vocalist is quite theatrical. The guitars work really well. The mix is done quite well too, and everything just seems to be blending well together. It's quite a hectic, frenetic pace that they're setting, but I'm enjoying it quite a bit.
Means so many things, but no replies.
Ugh. I like that. That's cool.
So intertwined, deep down inside. All things have gone away in this place of decay. Rise out, and no time to waste. I don't want this freshman's flame. That clown leaves to be disgraced.
Okay. And they've done another thing that I also really enjoy, especially with my own songwriting, and that is having the chorus come again, but the lyrics being different. So it's the same section of the song, but instead of kind of just repeating the lyrics over and over again, they've actually changed it up a bit. The lyrics so far for the song reading: golden ecstasies, the chasms in the mind. It has always been a mystery of life that's left behind. Those dreams of yesterday, watching as life slips away slowly. There's only one way to go. In the end, I'll stand alone. The circus gone without its clown. Screams so many things, but no replies. All these memories so intertwined, deep down inside. All dreams have gone away. In this place of decay, face it, ain't no time to waste. I don't want this rage misplaced. The clown lived to be disgraced. Probably not about a literal clown, or perhaps about a literal clown, but one with some severe mental and emotional issues, I would say. Watching his life slipping away, the circus gone without its clown, the clown living to be disgraced, rage, place of decay, disappearing dreams, all these things, you know. The links to all these songs will be in the description down below. Check it out. The lyrics for this song will be in its description, so you can kind of take a closer look as well if you'd like. I love how dynamic it is, especially during the verses, where they'll bring in the crazy fast instrumentation for like half a line, then bring it back again, then introduce it, and then bring it back. You know, it makes for a very interesting listen. During the chorus, there's a lot of vocal layers. I can't tell if it's just the main vocalist going up the octave in falsetto, or if they have like another, perhaps potentially female vocalist kind of doing these weird shrieky lines along with him. Unknown, but either way, a weird sound, but one that I'm definitely into right now. Ugh. Ooh. Alright, that was Disposable Clown by the band Majesty of Revival. Super solid track. I enjoyed that immensely. That was just good. I like that quite a bit. Very interesting, weird sound. Intricate instrumentation, very well mixed and produced. Theatrical, wacky vocals. I mean, what's not to like? Everybody check out this band. Again, link for everything will be in the description down below. Thank you so much for the suggestion. I'm glad I now know of your band as well. On to the next one. Is from a band called Of Blood and Wine. Reminiscent perhaps of The Witcher 3's Blood and Wine expansion? They are a new goth metal band from Finland, wearing sunglasses at night. We are here to bring the goth back to rock. Our debut single, Benton Lee, was just released with a lyrics video. Genre, goth and roll / gothic metal. Vocals, Lord Crobath. Guitar, Count Christopher. Bass, Marquis Nosferatu. I love it. Really embracing the gothic side of things, the gothic influences. I do love me some goth rock and goth metal. It's a genre that I'm not nearly as into as I wish I was, so always looking for excuses to kind of get into it, just because I love the aesthetic and the style and the vibes. Never really got into the music as much until somewhat recently, right? So here we go. High hopes for this one as well. Benton Lee. Is Benton Lee someone I should know? Mosey on over to Benton Lee's famous steakhouse. Just follow your nose and bring the folks, family and friends for mouth-watering steaks, chicken fingers, and all the side orders Benton Lee's patrons have grown to love. My tendies. My tendies will be here. What is this song about? Is this about steak? Here we go. Final song of today's video. I hope it's a good one. Yeah. I love it. I love it. Yes, this is exactly all I wanted from this song. One of my favorite aspects about goth metal and goth rock are just this extremely deep male vocals that are just dripping with melodrama, theatricality, just darkness and emotion. You know, definitely getting the typo negative influences here. Feeling a little bit of that hymn, but that's not a bad thing. You know, I can never get enough of this vocal style. I'm into it, and especially when it's done well. The first lyrics are, what is it? The night is darkening, the rain is falling down. I mean, The night is darkening, the rain is falling down. I'm seeking for your love. Oh, and it's a love song too. Vocal fry. Oh, the gleam of your sunglasses is blinding me. Now I'm crying. I do appreciate how they're just leaning into it, you know? They're not shying away. They're not trying to, you know, pretend that they're not goth rock or whatever. They're having a little bit of fun with it. It's serious, but it's not pretentious, you know? Tricky balance to hit. They seem to be doing it so far. I don't know. It's hard for me not to like it, and I love the really just the dramatic tales of tragedy and heartbreak and death and despair and whatever else. Interesting idea to kind of use the vocal fry register. It might have overstayed its welcome a little bit. It's not like as deep As I think like Marilyn Manson is a real good example of somebody who has like that really deep vocal fry, but still a cool effect put to cool use. Let's keep going. Oh, and whispered vocal. Yes! Oh, okay. Johnson. Wait, isn't that a song already? Oh. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the groove and the flow of this song. It's nothing crazy. There's no fantastical innovations of instrumentation or vocal prowess, but it just comes together in this very melancholy, chill, dark experience that I just find really enjoyable. The lyrical content dripping with dark romantic imagery that I can just get behind every single time, and a little bit of tongue-in-cheek. I like the line saying "You're my brightest goth and roll star" in like the night sky that it's so dark or whatever. Everything about this is a yes. But is it, okay, hold on, I'm a little confused. Isn't Dance Macabre an existing song? What is that? An artistic genre of allegory in the late Middle Ages on the universality of death. I think where I know it from is the fact that it's a it's a Dungeons and Dragons spell. Whoops. Okay, well, you know, there you go. That's all you need to know about me. Anyways, let's keep going. Yes, this is the line. Okay, so it's Harley Benton. Is that again somebody I should know? Is a house brand for a line of student grade music instruments and equipment produced by original equipment manufacturers mostly in China and other Far East nations. Oh, it's a type of a guitar. Oh, wait, but the song it's Benton Lee. I'm so confused. Is this a steakhouse or is it a guitar? Because the title references one thing and the song references another. I don't know what to believe anymore, or ever. Let's just ignore it. I mean, somewhat predictable melody and rhythm, but I love it. I mean, come on. Come on! Oh, some electronic element influences coming in here at the end there. Very cool. Death Stars-esque. I loved it. I love this song. This was amazing. I love the goth and roll vibes, the aesthetic. This, you just managed to nail the sound down. Now, it wasn't anything too like crazy complex or something I've never heard before. It hit those elements of goth rock that I really enjoy. I mean, is there room for improvement and for trying new things and, you know, experimenting and kind of coloring out some of the lines? Definitely, for sure. If your entire discography sounded exactly like this, I would probably be a little disappointed. But for just one song, this is super solid. And really, I think it just shows the kind of the potential that you guys have. Oh yeah, I had a good time with that one. So thank you to Of Blood and Wine. If any of you bands, any of you three bands are ever in Canada on the western coast, hit me up. I would love to make a music video for you. By the way, did I mention I'm a professional videographer? I make music videos. Hey, RoomGateStudio.com. Check it out. But yeah, overall, very fun segment. Again, I'm always so stoked when the bands themselves actually submit their own music to be reviewed. I think that's pretty cool. Again, links to all these songs will be in the description down below. Check them all out. They're all pretty cool. They're all pretty different for sure in their own right. A wide variety of songs were on display today, and I quite enjoyed that. Once again, thank you to Valcata, Majesty of Revival, and Of Blood and Wine. And of course, anybody else, if you have music, or you're a band or anything, especially in the Vancouver Island area, let me know. See if we can collab. That's gonna be it for today's episode, guys. Let me know what your thoughts were on all the different songs down below. If you have any suggestions, of course, leave them down there as well. If you like the video, make sure to like it. If you like the channel, make sure to subscribe. Go support the bands. And I'll see you another day, guys. Juniio out.